To start off the makeup, I'll be using Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, and I prefer using soft ochre as opposed to painterly because I think that having a yellow tint really grabs onto the colors a little bit more and makes it that much smokier. Now I'm going to be taking a cream shadow, and this is from the Notches Nudes palettes by Revlon, and I'm going to be taking the warm matte brown and applying this onto my lid, a little bit up into my crease and onto my lower lash line. Here I'm going in with my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette and applying a little bit of Naked 2 onto my lid and into my crease. And then I'm also going to be taking a big blending brush and blending this out, so this is a nice seamless transition shade that we're going to be using as a base for all of the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to be taking a darker matte brown. This is Faint, and I'm applying this with a tapered crease brush. And I'm going to apply this into the hollow of my eye, and if you guys can see right here, I'm really focusing it on the inner corner of my eye. Miranda did support this look a lot, and it really gives your eyes a sunken in effect, but I'm also going to be blending it out just to keep everything soft and smoky. To add contrast and make the inner corners stand out a bit more, I'm going to be taking this yellow shade from the Basics palette and applying it right in front of where Faint is at the darkest point. Taking Venus, I'm going to apply this to the center of my lids to give my eyes a bigger and rounder effect. Going in with my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, I'm going to be taking Pistol on a MAC 217 brush and applying this to the outer V of my crease in addition to my lid and along the lower lash line to, again, give it a smoky vibe, deepen it up, and just make it kind of messy smudgy, you know? I say don't tug on your eyelid, but I'm really bad at not doing it. So here I'm using a pencil liner to line my upper lash line, and this is a Kohl liner, so it's incredibly easy to smudge. And then I'm just going to flip that over because it has a smudge brush on the other side and smudge that out so that it's almost as if we have no eyeliner. It's just like a smudged out line of black. You can also use shadow if you don't want to use a liner, and I know I'm cringing while I watch myself do this, but I'm really bad at using pencil liner if I don't tug a little bit. I promise I'm being really, really gentle, but I just have to do it, okay? I'm really sorry. I'm also tight lining my eyes just so that my lashes have a little bit of definition, because without that tight line, it would look like I have no eyelashes at all. And then I'm also going to be lining my waterline with that same black liner. Here I'm going in with my new favorite mascara, and this is the Toofaced Better Than Sex mascara. It is so good. Let me just tell you how amazing this mascara is, but I'm also really messy with it, and I kind of got it all over my eyelids. But if that happens to you, just wait till it dries and then flick it off with a Q-tip, and it is no big deal. I'm also taking the Falsies by Maybelline and applying it onto my lower lashes, only because this is a waterproof formula, and I only put waterproof mascara on my lower lashes. I'm popping a little bit of Venus on the inner corners of my eye to keep the look nice and bright, even though it is kind of dark. I still want to keep this area brightened up. Here I'm roughly filling in my eyebrows. She has rather straight brows while mine have more of an arch to them, but I'm just very roughly defining them, filling them in with small hair-like strokes, and this is with a MAC brow pencil. Here I'm finishing off the brows by applying a little bit of Venus to the high points of my brows. Now I'm going in with a little bit of the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream in the shade Light Medium, and I'm just using my hands so that it has a very natural finish to it and not so airbrushed like using a brush would. Here I'm taking my favorite concealer ever, and this is the It Cosmetics by Undereye, and I first start off by applying this with a small concealer brush from Crown Brushes, and then I go in with the setting brush from Real Techniques to buff it out and give it a more natural vibe and also keep the lower lash line nice and blended. I hate to say the word smoky again, but I'm gonna say it, and smoky. Here I'm just going in with my favorite setting powder. This is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I love this because it prevents any of my concealer from creasing and it brightens up my under eyes. It's the perfect powder ever. Here I'm taking my Toofaced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and I will be chiseling out my cheekbones rather prominently, if I do say so myself, and I really want the main focus of my cheeks to be the chiseled out cheekbones. Now I'm applying a little bit of Orgasm blush by NARS onto the temples right above where I contoured my cheeks. As for my lips, I'm starting off with a lipstick by Tom Ford, and this is in the shade Blushing Nude. It is the most gorgeous nude shade I own, and I'm going to be applying this onto my lips and then blending them out pretty well with my fingers. Now going in with my favorite lip gloss. This is Walk of Shame by Urban Decay, and it's in their Naked line. Last trick, she had rather glossy eyes, so here I'm taking a chapstick and applying it to my lids. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to do more of these out of my box tutorials, I guess you would say. Also, if you guys liked my hair in this, I can do a tutorial on it. It is my messy straight hair. So let me know if you guys also want to see that in the comments below. I upload videos every single Thursday, so make sure that you guys are subscribed so you don't miss another video. And also be sure to stay updated with me in between each upload by following me on my social media links, which are all listed down below, especially Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. I am always on them. And if you guys missed my last week's video, it is right there. You guys can click it right now and it'll take you right to it. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!